Hi everyone, my name is Bethany and I'm going to be walking you through my day-to-day makeup look using the Pearl products. So to start with, I like to use a little bit of primer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. So I just apply a light layer to my face. I have very dry skin, so I just find as much moisture as possible helps me. And it's always just a good base for my foundation to go on, so just apply this all over my face and then I move in to foundation. At the moment I'm still using my Charlotte Tilbury Magic foundation. It's slightly dark for my skin right now. I was just away and had a bit of tan on, so it was perfect for that, but currently the tan has kind of slid off and yeah, I'm just still going for this color because I like the application of it. So I like to just pump a few little dots onto my face, not really so much on my forehead. I like to buff everything up into my forehead. And for this I like to use a brush. I think this is just like a Amazon purchase, just small bristles. I've used lots of different brushes before, but at the moment this is just my preferred choice. And I just like to slowly buff it around so you can kind of see it's not quite my skin tone, but with a bit of concealer that will lighten it up. I just find the brush for me gets into my skin a lot better and just holds the foundation better for my skin type. Again, it's very dry, so I have already put on my moisturizer ahead of filming, and like I said, I put on primer, which just helps with the hydration. And then I like to just pull it into my neck a little bit. And then at this stage I sometimes will take my beauty sponge just to kind of like properly push it in and blend it out. So just dab away. I never like to go on my eyelids with foundation because I just find my eyelids react and they just don't hold foundation very well. It goes very cakey. So this is just good for buffing into the neck here. Next I use my concealer. So I do like to go for a lighter concealer. At the moment this is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Aging. I like to brighten in under my eyes, like so. A little dollop here, a little dollop there. And then I usually go into my nose. And then I find I get like blemishes. I don't really get spots so much, but a little blemish here and there, or I have a little scar here. So I like to put a bit of concealer there and there. And then I actually go back with that same foundation brush and blend that in. And I find this overall just like brightens up the whole look, as well as brightening up dark spots. Because I like to kind of, after I've done the main focus areas, just kind of spread that out a bit. I usually take my beauty sponge again and just go over all of those areas and dab them in. Next is my eyebrows. I am very blessed with good eyebrows. They weren't always like this, but it means they don't require too much effort, too much work, which is perfect for me. I like to just kind of define their shape, so I tend to brush them upwards and inwards here at the center. And then any areas that are a little sparse I will fill in. This is the number 7 eyebrow pencil. So just fill in here and there. Again, I don't like them to be too heavy because I already have dark defined eyebrows. And then sometimes I will set my eyebrows just with like a clear gel. And then usually a little brush through again after with that. now onto the fun stuff. So I like to go in with the Pearl Beauty Real Depth as my bronzer contour kind of stick. So I usually do kind of like slightly above or on where my cheekbone is, so you'll see me making weird faces, but it's just how you get the spot. So kind of like suck my lips in so I can see, and then just paint that on. Same on the other side. And then up at the top, just like areas that would need a bit more definition, or where the sun would hit, or shadows. So here on my chin, a little bit of nose. Okay, so this is how it looks. Then I like to go in with just like a short brush. Again, I think that was an Amazon purchase, nothing special. And then I just buff that, and I love how like creamy these products are. I used to use a lot of powder products, but I am absolutely loving cream products right now. I think for my skin they're just so much better. If anyone has dry skin, I would definitely recommend trying cream products as opposed to powder. So again, I just kind of in circular motions buff this out. I don't like to go like too far in, but I take it more upwards rather than downwards. And again, just on my chin, and then my nose. Sometimes I find like my nose might spread a little bit onto the arch, so I just take back my foundation brush and go over there. And if any areas look too bronzy, then take the sponge and just kind of tap it again, just blend things out a wee bit. And then I will actually put a little bit of this on my eyelids, just kind of as an eyeshadow. And this makes the whole look a bit more cohesive. And I'll probably just blend this out with my finger actually. So that was Real Depth again. And I'm just going to blend that out. Nothing too dramatic, but just a little bit of colour and definition there. Next I will do my eyeliner. So I like to do a bit of a light wing on my eyes, which I may have to do off camera. I mean, I can try here, we'll see. This one is the Push Pop-In Liner from Doll Beauty. So let's see how this goes. I usually like to just like pull my skin a bit just to create a tighter canvas, I guess, to put the liner on. I find it just slides on better. Maybe the same. Okay, one is definitely bigger, but I'll just fix that one. So in doing my eyeliner, I have kind of messed a few things up, but that's okay. I will just go right back over those areas with the same brushes that I used earlier. So I'm not going to apply any new product, but I'm just going to use whatever product was still remaining. So I will actually go back with a little bit of my bronzer, my Real Depth, just like so, and that's fine now. Then I think this is possibly my favourite product of the Pearl Beauty so far. It is the Real Depth. I just think it's the perfect colour for me. And I was away in Paris and wore it just every day. It was my go-to, throw it in my bag, bring along with me every day. So I take a different brush similar to the one that I use for my bronzer, and I like to just roll it over, kind of tapping it over actually, the stick, and then I like to dab it onto my cheek, so kind kind of starting like halfway, going up and then bringing it down to the apple. Oh, it's just such a good colour, and I find it gives like a little bit of a highlight too. I guess because it's creamy, it somewhat reflects a bit of the light. I don't know if you can see that. Whereas with matte powder blusher, which I still do like, just haven't used for a while, I find they more like absorb light rather than reflect it. So again with this side, just tapping it on up and down towards then my cheekbone, or my apples of my cheek. So it's kind of sitting on top of the bronzer and a little bit higher, and then further down towards my face. And then a little dollop of whatever is left on my nose. Sometimes I will go over my eyes with that, but I'm not going to do that today. Then I also like to take this and use it on my lips as a little lip colour. So, and again, it's just so creamy and nourishing. It's kind of like putting Vaseline with colour on your lips. So you don't even need like a lip liner or anything. It's just so good to have one stick that does so much. And then to finish everything off, I just have mascara. This is the Benefit They're Real. Sometimes I will curl my eyelashes before, which I probably should have done because I have like a few stray lashes today that don't want to cooperate, but that is okay. And again, just on the other side, I don't really like to put mascara on my bottom lashes because I have quite big eyes anyway. So I like to just keep everything on the top half and kind of elevate out to create a better shape, more of like an oval-y cat eye shape. Then of course, check out the hair clips. Brush the hair. And voila, that is my makeup look for a day-to-day purpose. Again, just loving the Pearl Beauty Sticks. I think the other two colours are good for a different pop of colour, but this would be my go-to every day. Thank you for watching.